Hey, what's up, everybody? Can you hear me okay? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right. We'll wait just for a couple minutes, and then essentially your boy is only on for a couple minutes, and then I'm going. What's up? What's up? Let's go. Let's go. At last. At last what? Were you waiting for a minute? My screen said nobody was on. My screen said nobody was on. So I was chilling. I was just letting the beat build, you know what I mean? As I hit the kill switch. And that's how you let the beat build. All right, I'm doing something real quick, but we're gonna get into it. So as we pour in, what is going on? What is going on? Who ate today? That is the question. Who ate today? Flip to the screen. All right, I'm making some adjustments to show off what's going on, and then we're just gonna get into it. I'm pretty sure we all want to do that. I'm just gonna get into it. Let me know if you ate today. And it doesn't need to be on the play that I posted, but if it is, great. Sound off. Because we ate. Mike is good. Hey, I appreciate that. Because you already know your boy's mic always the problem. I said I wasn't getting online today. I was so tired. I just had this dude for a home renovation in my house for like 5 hours after work. Didn't even eat dinner. I was mad. I was getting hangry. That last sell-off was like, hey, you know what's dope about the sell-off though? It happens, right? Like, what's dope about it for me, and this happens more times than you guys probably know, but your boy sticks to the technicals, and the news just comes out, and it just works out. You know what I mean? Like, there's a little bit of luck in there, but hey, I just played the levels. We just played the levels. And Trump, Canada, Mexico, everybody just said something stupid. Zelensky, everybody just said some stupid stuff. And then, you know, and we ate from it. I played my conservative way, and that's okay because your boy's port is up 400%, you know, so I'm okay. You know, I don't need to be trading stacks. You know, I'm a base hitter in this options trade game because I'll be mad if I lose more than what I gained. I'd be mad if I lost $190. You know, like just because it's $190, I'd be mad. I'd much rather make $190. All right, SPY was fire. I am mad. I'm a little upset that I got out early. Once I got the home run on SPY and we were in the demand zone, we're gonna bring it up. But once all that was there, let me get my screen set up properly here for you. Let's see. Let's go to my chart review real quick. Boom, boom, and let's get my camera good. I'm not gonna waste time, okay? Because I don't have a lot of it. So this is what we're gonna do. You already know what time it is. Y'all see what the stream was called, and we're gonna do that. But I have to make sure that I am still popping up on the screen for you. There we go. It's kind of weird, but you know, we're gonna fix it. All right. I know that's a lot of chicken scratch, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, so get my monitor set up. Let me take a sip. Yeah, man. So I called the demand zone. I said that if we had bearish momentum going into demand, then it was more likely that we were going to see a sell through. And I did say that we were likely to see a lower low. Okay. if you guys caught the video. So what happened, right? Well, here's that volume. What time frame? This is the 65 minute. Look at this volume that went into it. So we can even zoom in and see what it looks like. An increase in volume as we went into demand. That's when I said that you probably can still hold your shorts. I just got out. I seen this. This is definitely a bearish signal, as you can tell, with imbalance and a continuation with imbalance, right? So it wasn't until this piece that you should have looked into calls. But yeah, we called it. Your boy just got out right around, I don't know, 586. Right around here. I just got out. I was like, you know what? I'm good. Actually, I probably got it a little lower than that. I don't remember. All right. So this is the rapid fire chart analysis. All right. So what we do, we call out a stock that you want me to take a quick peek at. I'll let you know what I see, and then we keep it moving. I'm on here for probably 8 minutes, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. But I'm not here to waste no time. Right, so we can do that. We can chop it up. We can celebrate the wins. I loved to see some ones in the chat for those that won today. If you ate today, put a 1 in the chat. If you ate today, put a 1 in the chat. Where them ones at? Where them ones at? Oh man, like it was insane. So I'm not doing some like spy analysis. My squad, those that are members of the Discord, of the YouTube community, you already know what time it is. You already know what all this means. We already have our action. We know what we're about to do. NQ, staying away from you. All right. So what we got? Somebody said Palantir today. So I already looked it up. So I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm gonna go give you some Palantir. And just get the ball rolling. PLTR. Well, okay, where's my information? Where did I save it? Hold up. See where I save Palantir. But if I have a stock I want to talk about, let me know. Let me know. I gotta find Palantir. See what profile I have it saved under. And yeah, it's under the right one. I'm just gonna hit save and I'm gonna load it up. All right, here we go. What we got in the chat? How about Coin? MU just tapped in. What's up, Marcelo? Microsoft, Sofi. Okay, and now we're coming in hot. All right, let me close up some of this. I know y'all see a lot of stuff on my screen. I do not use all of this all the time, but somebody asked me about Palantir today. So I found the level of resistance, and I found demand and POC, and I said that we're likely to fall down to POC, right? And then if we break POC, then we're headed to the support at 76.76. That is Palantir. So now I seen Microsoft. Just reset the chart. We want to talk about where we're going. Now, again, when y'all just call out plays like this, I don't know if it's a day trade, swing trade, or if you're just kind of generally trying to figure out where the stock is going. So when I see a stock like Microsoft, I zoom all the way out because there's a lot of action that goes on. And here we go. I mean, this is pretty straightforward. I mean, you just look at this and you can see where the floor is, right? You see where the floor is. So you go here, and then you load it up. So, and then you see where the ceiling is, right? So I'm going to go, I don't like that. That's too far. All right, so we're going to do that. And I'm going to say from here, okay, hold on, somebody just texted me. All right, so essentially with Microsoft, we are way down. 419, 13. So with Microsoft, y'all, essentially it's at the floor. Like if we don't bounce here, then goodbye. All she wrote, right? Goodbye. Then our next level of resistance would be 360. Okay, it would be about 360. Why? Because there's also a demand zone. I don't know if you guys follow supply and demand, but you can look it up, right? So we have our demand right there. We don't have much demand at this line. We just have some strong reactions to this level at 385.83. Now, essentially, if you are looking to go long, like just to add Microsoft to your portfolio, then maybe you're like when you zoom in to like the 4 hour, you're looking for like a reversal signal, right? So you can catch this, right? As I zoom in closer and closer, I'm not getting a strong reaction. This is a solid bar with supply, so with selling pressure, right? So we got supply here. So right as of right now, like this is not looking bullish for me for Microsoft. So for me to hop into Microsoft, like at this point, we need to have bullish momentum into this zone before I hop in. What I would like to see though is for us to come up here, get rejected, and come back down or come halfway before we run back up, if we run back up. But ultimately, as you can see, you are in a clear-cut downtrend with lower highs and lower lows, right? So trend is your friend. It is not out of the trend until we break, essentially, my 395 low. All right, so that is Microsoft. Now we're going to move on to our sing coin. Coin is hey, we've been making money on coin, right? And we already know that. So for coin, dude, I mean, it went through every single level. But you see this line right here? This is an ascending line of support, right? So this is still being respected, y'all, okay? But y'all had to be here to kind of see what these levels are. It looks like it's headed to retest this ascending line of support right now, still at this point. But I want to zoom out, give me a better look, and then getting this look on the 4 hour tells me that we have demand in this area. So we're likely to fall to this zone, right? Which is ranging between 204 and 198, okay? So essentially, what we're looking for is a strong reaction out of this zone. If we see a strong reaction with reversal candlesticks, once we hit demand, then you're probably looking at a nice bullish move to about 210 and then 212. If you're looking at the volume profile, I'm just checking out the PLC for just a quick, easy glance. But I mean, I'm not really relying on this. I could zoom out and just do more TA, but that's not what this is about. Essentially, the line is here at 223.92. Okay, at this line, you've seen heavy rejection, right? So we're kind of range bound. This is a nice range to trade though. So if we bounce out of here of this demand, then there's a strong chance that we can take calls all the way up to 223 on coin. So now after coin, I seen Sofi on the list. Sorry, I'm not reading the check. I already have in my head what I've already seen. So I'm just kind of going with the flow. So Sofi, I'm out, right? So I said 1390 is a zone to which I would be looking to hop into a longs calls or support at 1443. We did not, hopefully y'all can hear me. Yeah, all right. We did not hold this line. So I got out. We are below everything. VWAP, EMAs, all this stuff, right? So Sofi is not a play right now. It's heavily manipulated. They're trying to bring it down. I don't know if I have it in me to do. Okay, it's my wife texting. But we got a double top right now, and I don't see any signs right now of us heading back up, right? So we got a double top. If we do head up for Sofi, we have, once again, an area of supply, which makes total sense because it's at a key level, supply zone, right? So now I would scroll over to look left, figure out where we are, and figure out if I can identify where demand is, or fair value gaps or anything like that. So, and as of right now, I mean, I'm not a fan of what I see here. Only thing I see here is this gap from here to here. It's kind of protecting SoFi. Where is this? Stretch to the right, extend to the right. All right, so I guess you can consider this your demand zone, but I'm not. I'm not sold. Essentially, you're looking for a strong reaction here, but ultimately, you see what I see. You see that this is an engulfing bearish bar right here, right on the daily. So this is bad. This is more downward pressure coming for SoFi. SoFi could be headed towards a massive sell-off, right? A massive sell-off. And I don't want to spend too much time on SoFi, but when I look at the weekly, right? What do we have? There's a reason why I have not talked about SoFi, y'all. Okay, that's a triple top or a head and shoulders, right? That's a head and shoulders. So got a lot of bullish indicating going on right now, and I'm not hopping into SoFi until I see something different. Okay. As I zoom out, I look at this. We're below a key line right here. That is not good, guys. This is not good for SoFi. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. We need to bounce here, or we're done. We're back. We're going back down to like $11, and that would be a sad day for some. But me, I might load up more SoFi. Anyway, what else we got? How much time I got? Almost done. Okay. Swing. What's swing? Is that a stock, Kali? Revolve. Long-term bullish. Bought in 30 shares today. Shout out to you, Marcelo. It's going to drag till the week, midweek. Yep, likely. QQQ. I seen that one. Okay. QQQ. Oh my God. So the Qs are doing business. So I'm zoomed out on the weekly, and essentially I'm just doing my thing, right? And I'm just looking for my highs and lows and identifying. Nope, I don't want to do it that way. I'm identifying that we're in an uptrend now. I don't need a line to tell me that I'm in an uptrend. This is more for y'all to see it. But essentially, what we're doing, we are looking to retest this ascending line of support for the Qs. Okay. We have cut into a previous supply zone, right? But you know, sometimes supply can become support, right? So, yeah, so that's what I got right there. So we need to essentially bounce. Like we need some aggressive moves up. Now, if we cut through this, right? If we cut through this on the Qs, right? Then likely we'll cut through and then we'll come back up to retest this before we continue down, or we come back into our channel. Our channel. So we are looking at this level at 489.67, right? If I can find and confirm above this supply zone, right, a 502.60, I'm pretty happy about going into calls, right? But if we retrace and fall back into this zone, I'm probably not gonna hold on to it, especially if there's bearish momentum going into it. Okay, so that is the Qs. Hopefully that makes sense. But ultimately, you're still in the uptrend. Okay, Apple, AAPL. Okay, hey, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you want to become a member, please do so. Your boy is trying his best to build something here. Now you can find me on KGU. That I'm a crown trader. That is home for your boy. But we also have members here on YouTube that requested a Discord, and so be it. We got a Discord. So we're doing our thing over there. I'm calling plays all the time. Every play that I call, though, mind you, I do share it with KGU. KGU gets every play that I post in the Discord that I'm in. The difference is that I can spam my Discord. I don't want to spam KG's Discord. There's a lot of knowledge there, and yeah, I feel like I already spam, but I try not to spam more than I do. But essentially, if I'm putting something out, that means that I'm passionate about a position, and I'm just trying to make sure that nobody missed the boat or they get mad at me because I failed to let them know. But I mean, you can't get mad at me. You got to do your own research. So I mean, where am I? Who is this? Apple. Okay, so Apple, we have a demand zone, right? And we have a supply zone. When I see something like this, I need y'all to know that this for me is a no trade zone. Now you can scalp all you want to, but where do you trade this? You trade at the top, you look for shorts, and you trade at the bottom, and you look for longs, right? So here's your levels: 227 to 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 252. Now essentially, what you're looking for is as you go into supply, if you have bullish momentum, great. You can ride them calls up as you break this level. Same reversal. But if you have a strong reaction, like in candles that are like showing reversal, then you know what to do. Dude, this is a play. This is a straight up play, right? And of course, I can dive into this and I can give you more levels, but that's ain't what this is about. I might put it on the options trade play. I might put my Discord community and KGU on it. But YouTube, I'm just trying to keep it moving. It's supposed to be 15 minutes, and I think I'm already over that. So, what we got? Anybody? This looks good though, and it looks so good. I'm gonna do y'all something. 1 second. Copy link. I'm a little hyper. Here, there y'all go. I do this for my Discord community. I give them a chart, so they don't need to. Like replay or pause or screenshot. Then there you go. There's a link. Apple. Boom. I felt like it was worth giving out to everybody. So the only thing else that I'll add to this chart is this right here. Let's go. Yep. So essentially, I'm telling you this. Above 239, if you want to play this range, if you want to play in here, above this level on a higher time frame of 239.73, you can go calls, right? Let's do that. And below it, you can go shorts. But what you have to be careful with is that this is a zone of chop. Okay, so don't get caught up like trying to time it because you're gonna get slapped up real quick. We don't want to see that. All right, so this zone you need confirmation, and preferably on like something like a 65 minute. So look, I'm gonna give y'all an example. This is game. All right, so as you go into this position, you say, oh man, we're bullish, right? Like we have bullish momentum on this candle. Yes, I would have been looking to get into calls, but understand that you did not get confirmation. What happened with the next candle? You thinned out. These are indicators that buyers are getting exhausted and they're not going to hold up. So I don't know how your stuff is set up, but this is how my stuff is set up. Look at this. As you go down, you fall past this level, but look, you thin out. After the candle cracks it, this candle, you thin out. Sellers lost steam. Sellers are exhausted. Then this big reaction happened, which should have told you it's time for calls. But anyway, it's a little tippy tip. But look, y'all can see the levels and how they react. Underneath, bearish, right? Anyway, moving on. Walmart. All right, I'm gonna take two more. I need everybody to hit like, subscribe. And if your name is gray, that means you're not a member of the community. So I need to see your name in green. So take a minute to join. Hold up. I'm gonna make this easy. So you don't have to overthink. If anybody in here, which there's a lot, that are members of the community, YouTube channel, Discord, put a 1 in the chat if you think you're getting value out of your membership. Why am I asking that question? I'm asking that question because I think that a lot of people move out of fear, just like we move in the stock market. And people are afraid to take a jump or take a leap because they don't know what to expect and they don't know what they're getting into until you're in it. And so when you have a solid community, you kind of rely on the community to kind of be advocates in order to grow the community, because we are a community, right? And there's strength in numbers. And right now over there, we're spending a lot of time making sure that we get everybody educated to a point where we're all speaking the same language. And that is the name of the game. We establish the foundation and then we build on from there. Foundationally, everybody has access to it. But then you have to upgrade to the megalodons to get the deeper level information. But nonetheless, the information is there. And I go live a lot more for the members than I do public. So that's just what it is. Hey, love to see the ones. All right, so what am I doing? Walmart. So, okay, so I'm going to, before I even touch Walmart, y'all can see these lines, these red lines. The red lines there was a representative of a megaphone pattern. So we, of course, broke that. We rejected. We kind of retest this previous ascending line of support. Now it's a resistance level. So this tells me that we're now in a bull flag or a bear flag, and Walmart is likely to fall back down to about $90, especially if we crack this 95.89 again. Okay, so I think you just got to be on the lookout for that. But as of right now, I do not see any indication that we are going to continue up despite this little bounce right here. I'm not going to get too deep on this because I just don't like it. It's weak right here, right? This is a weak zone. So, and it's a consolidated zone. So if we essentially fall under the zone, hold on, let me make sure I get my proper edges. So this is my box edge method here. If we fall out of this, then we're falling down. That's what I'll say to that. Let's go MU. All right, so I pinned to the top the link to join. You don't have to join, but if you're interested to see what you get per tier, then take a look. Boy, I'm working my butt off to try my best to provide value and just to get my stuff together, because tech has been kicking my butt. But I want to do my best to provide value at all times if I can. But anyway, no, I don't live trade. I mean, I do. That is in the plan. So a couple things. So one, I have live traded, but more so like I've gone live and called out plays. I have a 9 to 5 just like most of everybody else. So it's really hard for me to do stuff like that. So I just get real communicative when I'm going into positions, entering and exiting, and I do a good job, I think, with communicating with what my levels are prior. So if you can do that, then you're good on your own, as long as you can you write down the levels or whatever. Now, if you join the Megalodon tier, I am working towards doing futures live with that group, and even if they're not interested in futures, they can see how I reprice action, how I enter and exit positions, yada, yada, yada. So that is in the cards. I need to improve more, though, as well, for me to build up the confidence to do that in front of everybody, okay? If that makes sense. I just got to get my stuff together. I got to make sure that I'm sound with my discipline, because I know what I'm doing, but the discipline piece is very important, and I need to crack the whip on myself so I can bring that value to the members at that level. So may you do Micron technology. Didn't I just do that? Or is this MU? Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm sorry. So we're in a downtrend, right? Obviously. And again, like you guys say, like, can you do this, right? And I get you want to know like what's going on with the stock, but at the same time, it's like, what are you trying to do? Like, are you trying to short? Are you trying to go long? Are you looking to invest? I'm kind of just interested in why you guys are interested in specific stocks, if that makes sense. All right, if that makes sense. All right, so let's zoom out because I don't like what I see. And okay, so I'm slowing down. I'm losing steam already. All right, so let me zoom in on Micron and let me tell you a little bit about what I see. This one's a little tricky. I don't like what I see necessarily. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Because essentially, I mean, if I'm playing it how I see it, which I don't, like I said, I don't really like this setup. Like just how I'm reading this right now, I don't like it. But it is what it is. Nah, dude, I hate it. Y'all give me a minute. This one's a little different. This one's a little different. I don't like this one. So we got a double top right here. And then now we have strong reactions at this level right here. But it's hard for me to identify exactly where the buyers and sellers are. So what I'm going to have to do, like when I see something like this, I have to do this, right? Zoom all the way out. And when I do this, now things make a little bit more sense. I can delete this line just for now. But I do see that we are trading sideways. We are consolidated. You're consolidated. Right? So, figure out my zones. And we're going to work it. I don't like it. Like I just genuinely dislike this. So sorry, this one's taking me a little longer, y'all. Cause I'm just like, it's like, okay, where are you going? Right? Like this is kind of just an odd pattern. All right, so I guess this is kind of what I'm seeing. We're having lower highs, but we're flat across the way. So this is what, a symmetrical triangle or a descending triangle? So a descending triangle is like a neutral position. So that means that it's trying to identify where it's going to go. And that makes sense because we fell negative into this channel and now we've been trading kind of within it. So I like to say traditionally when you fall into a descending triangle, then it's a sign of where you're going to continue. But I have seen it where instead of going down like you would assume it does, by the time it gets to the end, either it's going to crack 98.75 or it's going to crack 94.83. So, and then from these positions this is what's going to determine where you go. So, technical analysis can be tricky. So we're going to go here and we can go here. Okay. So I know you might have not seen like a TA like this before, and you maybe have, but I mean, I had to really zoom out to really like get a good look as far as what's going on here. It's just like this just means that there's no clear direction. Right now we fell down, but now we are in this pattern and we need to crack up or crack down. And what I'm thinking is either we're going to crack it at any of these peaks. Because I don't think we're necessarily going to continue downward unless some really bad news comes out. But if we do, right? I'm not going to give you all the levels as far as like where we're headed towards if we go down versus up, but you can get an idea of what to look for. So I will draw these levels on here so you can see them and you can jot them down for those that are into MU. Okay, so they're all right here. And then the same thing goes to the lower end, right? Well, I mean, the lower end is 850, 85.82. If we crack 85.82 and confirm below, then look out below. You just got to know where we're going, and I'm not going through that process with you right now. What's gold? Oh, like gold? So, for those that don't know, gold is a hedge against the S&P or against the market. It's a commodity. Same with silver, right? So that's why we be crushing it with silver. I mean, I don't know what you want to know about gold other than right now it looks like it's a great thing to be in. But essentially, for as long as we have market like uncertainty, guess what's not uncertain? Commodities. Something physical, something tangible, right? Like it's not like some digital currency or anything like that. This is physical, physical product, physical value. So this is tangible goods. So essentially, this right here is a previous level of demand. So essentially, I mean, a previous level of supply. So essentially, it would become a potential support. So like you see this is a bearish indicator, right? This is an engulfing bearish bar. So I can definitely see us falling down to this level. Okay. We could, and if you have a bearish momentum, you can definitely fall into this level. Again, remember this is a supply zone, so that means that sellers live here. So this could pick up steam and just flush. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't have that as my prediction because silver I have going to 34 or something like that. As you can see, I have all the take profit targets for silver. But that's another day of trading. Anyway, I appreciate y'all. I'm only doing Amazon for Monique because she's a member. Otherwise, I'm done. So, Amazon. So, well, I mean, Monique, you already know what this is. So, I already have this already charted. So, essentially, we're in an ascending wedge. We are coming down to retest this ascending line of support, and we're at a key level of 201.46. So this is a supply zone previously known. So, and then here's a demand zone. So we're trading within another range, and we just don't play that, right? We don't really touch this unless you're just trying to scalp something. We stay away from it. But anyway, just quick. Yep. So for Amazon, anything below 201.46 with confirmation is bearish. Above is bullish, essentially. Okay, that's what you need to know. But that also makes sense because if you fall down here, then you're likely to continue because you have this ascending channel. So if you fall out of it, then you're either going to retrace or retest it, come back down, or you're just gonna come back down, or you're gonna fall back into the uptrend. So I appreciate you, Jeff. Shout out to all the members being here. Much love, much respect. For those that aren't members, please, do consider joining. To get access to the Discord, you do need to be a minnow or above. There was a vote to allow the channel supporters in the Discord. Give them access to everything. And I might just do that. But essentially, the channel supporter membership tier was just designed just for those that just want to just show your boy some love. But without any of the perks, except you might get early access to videos. But outside of that, if you want So look, listen up before y'all leave. We have the minnows, we got the dolphins, we got the orcas, we got the anglers, and we got the megalodons, right? Now, if you guys know me, you know that these the fish type, right? These were made based on my options trade videos, and they were designed so people can identify kind of like what tier you kind of fall under, like, and what kind of trader I'm talking about. So a minnow is anybody that's trading below like $50, like a contract. Oh no, below 50? Yeah, below 50. Um, but essentially, you might be that newer trader that is just trying to get skin in the game. You just funded an account and you're just trying to figure out how things work, right? You're just green or whatever. A dolphin is more of an intermediate trader. These people are probably trading 150 plus dollar contracts, or no more than $150 a contract. But they might have been trading for a while. They have some knowledge, maybe over a year experience. They understand the jargon, the technicals, or whatever like that. But they're still kind of like on their journey, trying to figure things out. Um, and then you have the orcas, the whales, the sharks, right? And these are the individuals that either A, you just have a bigger bankroll, so you got $200 plus for contracts, or B, you can have the bankroll, but you also can have the experience, right? Like, so you might have been trading for a while, you know everything that I'm talking about, and you just here to make some money, right? And you don't care if I give you a $300 spy play or a $30 silver play. Like, it's all gravy for you. So then you got the anglers and you got the megalodons. Now I want y'all to understand that just because like you have these higher tiers, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's your experience level. When it comes to the Discord, the higher your tier, the more information, the more knowledge you gain. So if you are a minnow at heart, like you new to the game, then you want to be a megalodon, right? So I like to think of it as choose the membership um, that relates to what you're aspiring to be. So if you're trying to be a shark, a whale, a megalodon, whatever, then select that tier because you're going to get more content, more information, more value, and it's really designed for people like that, right? And if you're a minnow, then you'll get baseline information. We're going to get you a foundational understanding of what's going on, so we are all talking the same language. But ultimately, right, you just gotta you won't be privy to other other content. There's a lot of content that y'all don't see on my channel, um, that's blocked out because you're not at a certain tier. But it is what it is. Um, I will always stay 100, Jeff, 100%. And y'all gonna hold me down. You're gonna say, "Hey, Rel, you stepping a little sideways, bro. You need to reel it in." When the anglers gonna reel me in, just let me know. I'm good. I'm always forever grateful. I don't take anything for granted. Um, and I pour my heart and my soul into this because I love this and I love helping people. And I think that's like the driving force behind this whole community and this channel and just what I've been doing for the past 5+ years in KGU and then now here. Like, so, and I'll continue to do it for as long as I have passion for it. You already know that your boy has been trying to exponentially grow the channel or grow memberships because if I was, I'd be public on these live streams more often, but I'm not, because it's not about that. It's about what the value is that I can bring to you. And it's not about the amount of content or the volume of content that I pump out. So I encourage y'all to hit the like and subscribe and the notification bell because your boy is not just going to be airing out videos and blowing your alerts up. If I put out a video, it's something I put time and energy into, and I felt like it was worth bringing to you, whether you're a member or you're public. So, yeah, I'm never gonna be that guy. I'm too busy. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm an entrepreneur. Like I got businesses. I'm busy. So I'm not about that. What state are you in? We go if we got to fish. I'm in Wisconsin, big dog. Um, I didn't catch nothing last year, so now I caught like 2 fish last year. I got to go to a different spot. You might can teach me something. Thoughts on TSM? Get it while it's down. That's my thoughts. Trump's putting like what a bunch of money into him. to bring in like a factory or something like that. Chinese Chinese company he's bringing here. That's dope. But as you know, the stock is going down. Ain't nothing you can do about it. But try not to tie in the bottom, Tony J. Tony, if I see you in my live one more time and your name is Gray and not Green, we gonna have to have an Instagram conversation, big dog. Hey, Tony J's an OG. Like he's been rocking with me for a minute, and he is not a member. Tony be going ghost. Max Lilo, Joseph, yeah, and Alpha Dub. Hopefully I answered your question. Alpha, weren't you a member? Or am I tweaking? Alpha Dub. Anyway, much love, everybody. I got to get out of here. Um, Hopefully this was helpful. This was knee jerk. I just had some time and energy to pour into y'all, and hopefully it helped. Let's get this money. We got SPY and we got SMCI that were bangers. And hold on, let me just take a quick look. Yeah, and even right now, SMCI is at like 35.27 the last time I checked on Robinhood. So if we cracked this, then we're headed to this demand zone of 31.95. So anybody that's in SMCI that's a member, they just know that we are looking to potentially exit at take profit number 3. Okay, take profit number 3, and I'm going to set my alert. Well, sorry, between take profit number 2 and take profit number 3. So I'm setting my alert there, and I'm setting my alert here. So my alerts are set for 32, and my alert is set for 29.60. Okay, so if we have bearish momentum, then I'm not selling. But if we start to lose steam, we start seeing stuff like this, then I'm gonna exit gracefully and enjoy my intrinsic value of a options play, because it's a $30 play, but whatever, it's good. Much love. All right, y'all. Take care. Stocks for real. I'm out of here.